Sister Wives Kody and Robyn arrested for embezzling Janelle and Meri's property. Court orders Garrison Brown to be sent to prison for defying court order. Kody obeys the court order, but Robyn blocks it. Kody Brown advises Janelle and Meri not to forgive. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives. Kody slams Suki with awful verbal lashing. Fans wanted her to bolt. Over the past 3 decades, Kody has been at the center of family drama. Most recently, he was involved in a dispute with his former wives, Meri and Janelle, over property they bought as a family. The drama began in 2018 when Kody, Meri, Janelle, Kody, and Robyn purchased 14 acres of land known as Kody Pass in Arizona. They had plans to expand their family and create a large community in the area. However, complications arose when Kody separated from Meri, Janelle, and Kody sold her share of the property to Kody for just $10. Initially, Kody unfairly divided the Kody Pass, giving himself and Robyn the largest portion and giving Janelle and Meri a significantly smaller piece of the land. Meri and Janelle disagreed with Kody and insisted on a fair share of the property. They even threatened legal action, which led Kody to compromise and divide the property equally among himself, Robyn, Meri, and Janelle in 2025. Kody then sold Kody Pass for $1.5 million, earning a significant profit that he shared with Robyn, Janelle, and Meri based on their ownership shares. The Redditor noted that it was the 3rd time in 3 months that Kody and Robyn had been seen at the Sphere. They mentioned that there was nothing wrong with the couple enjoying themselves in Las Vegas. However, they found it questionable that Kody was out gambling despite previously complaining about his financial situation and using it as a reason for not paying child support for his daughter with Kody. The Redditor concluded by saying, "Trying to say you have no money, but then are constantly gambling and not providing for your kids." Robyn has also been seen partaking in expensive hobbies, such as collecting American dolls. Fans have also noticed both Kody and Robyn wearing luxury accessories, such as a David Woolley pendant and Tory Burch sandals. In 2024, Kody and Robyn surprised many viewers when they listed their old home for sale. They purchased the property for $890,000 in August 2019 and sold it for $1,775,000 in November 2024, making a substantial profit on the sale. This profit helped them purchase their new dream home. Sister Wives fans are up in arms over Kody Brown reaming Sukanya Krishnan as she interviews him in the tell-all segments for Season 19 of this TLC show. For years, in each new episode, we heard his motto about how love should be multiplied. Now Suki wants to know what happened. But instead of Kody owning up to his mistakes, he turns it around on Suki, who looks close to losing her cool in one fleeting camera shot. During the episodes featuring the events surrounding Garrison Brown's death, Kody Brown suggested that the family put away their differences. But once you see the Sister Wives patriarch in the tell-all, you realize it was short-lived. Kody's temper explodes, and he aims this anger at Suki Krishnan's line of questioning. At one point, he shuts her down. But before this, his anger meter registered high. Sister Wives fans were shocked that Suki sat there and took Kody's sometimes vulgar responses. The Sister Wives patriarch used words like bitch slapped when explaining what people do to him and Garrison Brown because they are together. He tells Suki he is tired of defending his love for Robyn. The words he used and the manner of his delivery had fans suggesting that Kody Brown needs his mouth washed out with soap. At one point, he said he is walking around shooting double birds at people for the treatment they get. He created a visual of himself walking around flipping people off to the right and left of him. But Kody eventually became so unruly during the tell-all that Sister Wives fans wondered why Suki didn't get up and walk away. The sister wives' father of 18 didn't behave very well. Fans thought the way he talked to Suki was demeaning. But she relentlessly asked the questions despite it being obvious that Kody was winding up with even more anger. The sister wives' tell-all is much more recent than when they shot the scenes from Garrison's funeral. It was easy to see that despite all the time that passed since that horrific event, Kody was not in a better place. Kody didn't do too much talking in the preview. Instead, his voice became loud, and he yelled his protest to Suki's questions. Then came the point where Kody told Suki he's shutting her down. Fans saw this as Kody running out of awful things to spew Suki's way. Anyway, Sister Wives fans suggest the preview of the tell-all segments should be interesting to watch. But only if you can sit through Kody Brown's behavior, or you may find yourself grabbing your clicker to shut him off. Meri Brown of Sister Wives explains why she doesn't want to be like Robyn Brown. Meri Brown made it clear that she is her own person and does not want to be compared to Robyn Brown. In an exclusive preview of Sister Wives' upcoming one-on-one special, Meri reacted to Kody Brown's statement that he had wanted to raise every wife up to the level of love he experienced with Robyn. She found this expectation unfair, saying, "We're all supposed to be Robyn. I'm sorry, I am Meri. I'm not going to be Robyn." I don't think that's fair for him to even say. Meri shared in an exclusive look at the TLC series May 25 one-on-one special. After host Sukanya Krishnan revealed that Kody said he had wanted to raise every wife up to a level of divine love he experienced with Robyn. It is unfair for Kody to think of the other sister wives in this manner, the 53-year-old actually claimed. "I'm going to be my own individual person," she went on. "I don't want to be her." Meri, who confirmed her split from Kody in 2022, believes that one of the reasons their relationship failed was because he never fully accepted her. She argued that Kody had not truly embraced her for over a decade. Janelle Brown also criticized Kody's remarks, calling them revisionist history, and stating that he never made an effort to deepen his relationships with his other wives after Robyn joined the family. "Would have been nice if he communicated that back then," she added. "He never talked about that with me." Regarding Kody, he is currently not interested in plural marriage after divorcing his third wife, Christine, in 2022 as well. "It's hard not to be bitter about the fact that I bought off on it, and did it." On an episode of Sister Wives in April, the 56-year-old told Robyn, 46, "Because in the end, in the last moments of it, I felt terrible in the last moments of it." He also said, "I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust." Sister Wives Kody Brown has his first honest moment in years minus Robyn's chokehold. For the first time in years, Sister Wives viewers saw a version of Kody Brown they barely recognized. Fans have watched him grow increasingly defensive, distant, and loyal only to his one wife, her only remaining wife now, Robyn Brown. But in a recent episode of the long-running TLC series, Kody did something unexpected. With Robyn nowhere in sight, he opened up to his kids in a way that fans have long hoped for. What ensued was a raw, heartfelt conversation and a father grieving, listening, and most importantly, showing up. It only begs questions. Has Robyn's influence been hindering his growth all along? Or is it the death of one of his sons? In a recent episode of Sister Wives, during a Valentine's Day recap, Kody Brown shared that he had driven 8 hours to visit his daughter Aspen in Utah. Their conversation was tense but sincere. At one point, Aspen even bravely asked, "Why don't you like me?" Kody didn't retreat into his usual defensiveness. Instead, he admitted his absence, acknowledged her pain, and told her he loved her. For once, there were no excuses. The visit, which also included brief moments with his other estranged children, was peaceful. It remarkably happened without Robyn, his most vocal and protective wife, influencing his decision. Robyn's reaction to the conversation struck a chord with viewers. Rather than support Kody's vulnerable step towards reconnection, She reportedly reframed the exchange as confrontational, despite not being present. Fans have long noted Robyn's tendency to control the narrative around Kody's relationship with children from his other wives, often characterizing them as disloyal or difficult. This latest reaction has only fueled speculation that her presence may be more divisive than supportive. This pattern is not new. During past seasons, Robyn's influence often came with control. From dictating strict COVID protocols that isolated Kody from his kids to insisting on loyalty above all, she became a villainous figure in the family's growing disconnect. Now, fans are questioning whether her influence has been quietly damaging for years. Garrison's passing cast a heavy shadow on the season and may have prompted Kody's change in demeanor. The loss appears to have shaken him into self-reflection, something long absent from his on-screen presence. While the visit hasn't solved years of emotional neglect, it offered a glimmer of hope for the father of 18 children. While it's too soon to know whether this signals lasting change, one thing is clear. Kody Brown, without Robyn mediating every moment, is finally showing signs of growth. And for the plural family, long fractured by silence and controversies, even the smallest moment of honesty feels monumental. Sister wives, I think Kody and Robyn Brown are outsiders now. I'm seeing red flag evidence that Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown are outsiders now. Kody formerly had 4 wives. The OG 3, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown married Kody in the early 90s, and Robyn joined the family in 2010. Meri was Kody's only legal wife, but she was convinced to divorce Kody so that Robyn could marry him and he could adopt her kids. However, Kody fell in love with Robyn, whom he believes he has a soulmate connection with, and his favoritism, as well as how he handled the COVID-19 pandemic, drove away the OG3. Christine left Kody in 2021, with Janelle and Meri following in 2022 and 2023. Up until late 2024, Kody and Robyn lived in the Kody Pass home on a property the Brown family bought while the family was still intact. After buying the home in 2018 for $820,000, the Browns sold the home for $1.5 million in April 2025. Kody Pass was a point of contention between Kody and his exes, as Meri and Janelle felt like Kody had slighted them. I think, now more than ever, Kody and Robyn are outsiders, and their behavior underscores this for me. It's become very clear to me in Sister Wives Season 19 that Kody has purposely pushed his family away. Kody spends almost all of his time with Robyn and their 5 kids, and I don't see him making much of an effort to connect with the rest of the family. I've heard Kody say he feels wronged by his ex-wives, and he's lashed out at them with his words and snide comments. I know that Kody has a hard time taking accountability for his choices and actions, and he always tries to justify his feelings for Robyn, which I think is a big red flag. Kody has made himself a villain, and his original family members don't want to be around him. I can see that Kody's frustrating attitude has made him unpleasant to be around, because he doesn't take ownership of how he's made others feel. A shocking tragedy rocked the Brown family in March 2024, when Kody and Janelle's son, Garrison Brown, passed away by suicide. Kody and Garrison were estranged when Garrison died, and Garrison was previously vocal about his resentment and anger towards Kody. Garrison was cremated, and Kody and Janelle agreed to have his ashes buried in Wyoming next to his grandmother. Kody, Robyn, and 4 of their 5 kids traveled with Garrison's ashes to Wyoming, and they did some sightseeing in Kody, Wyoming, before the burial event. The way Kody and Robyn acted during that trip rubbed me and other Sister Wives viewers the wrong way. Specifically, while they were sightseeing, Garrison's ashes were not with them, leading many to wonder if Garrison was left in the car or somehow left alone. /slow_products 7,860 on Reddit started a thread where Sister Wives viewers commented on how Kody and Robyn managed and coped during the burial trip and event. I don't think Kody handled Garrison's ashes and memory the right way during the Wyoming trip. and I thought he made the situation more about him and how Garrison's passing affected him. I think Kody isolated himself and Robyn more with the way they handled Garrison's death. Their behavior raised concern for me, and I think how they chose to deal with the events solidified that they are outsiders while the rest of the family was united. The OG 3 wives want to wipe their hands of Kody and Robyn, and I know that hope of theirs is closer to becoming a reality since the Coyote Pass property sold. Janelle and Meri were given their share of the profit, meaning they no longer had any business wrapped up with Kody. The only thing Kody and his exes need to communicate about anymore is their children, but Kody has been aloof about that too. Kody is bitter about being left by his first 3 wives, but he has always enjoyed the spotlight. Without having sister wives and polygamy, Kody is a monogamist, and that makes him less relevant to the premise of the show. Kody and Robyn as his only wife are on the fringe of sister wives, as their relevancy is fading, and I think viewers are more interested in Meri, Janelle, and Christine's lives. Kody made his bed with Robyn with his red flag behavior around Garrison's passing, how he handled his wives leaving, and his favoritism, and I view him as an outsider now. Patriarch Kody Brown plays up his endless love for Robyn Brown, painting himself as a knight in shining armor. But the truth may be more complicated, as he said that he's avoiding taking another wife because he thinks it'll make Robyn mad. It seems like she's all that Kody's ever wanted, but maybe he wouldn't mind bringing a new, and probably younger, wife into the fold. If that's true, it might explain some of the tension between him and Robyn. It's strange how the duo keep clashing, even though they appear to have gotten their wish. Robyn secretly wanted out of monogamy, and when 3 wives, Robyn, Christine, and Janelle Brown, fled, it seemed like she'd be ecstatic. Kody, who pushed away those women, should have been elated to be free, so when he fought with Robyn after all of that, it was just weird. Kody and Robyn were finally alone together without anyone bothering them. However, prior to Garrison's tragic passing, they didn't seem like they were enjoying a happy ending. Is Kody really happy in monogamy? His anguish when Christine, Janelle, and Meri left appeared to be an unconvincing performance. It seemed like maybe he was exaggerating his emotions to try and look like a nice guy. The assumption was that Robyn filled Kody's every need and was his dream woman. However, a remark from Kody, uttered on screen, shows that he's at least mulled over the idea of taking another wife. So, maybe monogamy isn't his ideal relationship model. But he doesn't want to ruin things with Robyn. During an April 27 episode, Kody said, "This remark was surprising." Kody didn't say he didn't want to pursue another woman because he was happy with Robyn and didn't need anyone else. What he said on screen was that he couldn't handle the headache, questions, and struggles that would come along with courting a new woman with a mind to building a spiritual union with her. Maybe Kody feels pressured to play the role of the handsome price. Robyn loves a little fantasy. That's what she squandered $70K on American Girl dolls and custom clothes for those toys. Robyn talks to her dolls, and they have boyfriends, other dolls who, presumably, are ideal mates. Perhaps she expects the same from Kody. Maybe she wants a bona fide Disney prince. That's too much pressure on a man, as men are only human. Maybe that's the real reason why he does so many seemingly loving things for Robyn. Sure, he truly loves her, but maybe he wouldn't go to such extremes, such as picking out a David Woolley ring for Robyn that matched his own, as seen in the clip shown above, or buying a $2.1 million home with her, or gushing about his romantic tension with her on screen. Maybe he's trying too hard to be her ideal man when he really isn't. Or maybe he's perfect for her, but not the total prince he's playing. He considered bringing in a new wife, deciding that the hassles that would bring would make it a bad idea. Robyn said he's hard to live with and sabotages their relationship. This stuff belies the idea that they're perfectly in tune all the time, and that Kody's got a heart of gold. He can love Robyn without giving her everything she needs. People are complex. So it's worth considering the fact that Kody feels pushed to be what Robyn wants. Maybe some of what he does in that sister-wives relationship isn't really him. Sister Wives Janelle grieved her family's horrible tragedy, and Christine has the ultimate response. Sister Wives just gave an inside look into Garrison Brown's emotional funeral service following his unfortunate passing. Garrison was Kody and Janelle Brown's third youngest child, who succumbed to a long battle with anxiety and depression, and committed suicide on March 5, 2024, at the age of only 25. Despite the Brown family's tumultuous dynamic following his divorces with Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, the entire clan came together to lay Garrison to rest and honor his life. Amidst all the tears and sorrow, one moment stood out from the rest. Christine and Janelle have always had a close relationship, even before they left their plural marriage. Throughout the years, the former sister wives have been there for each other, and their bond has only gotten stronger after they separated from the Brown family patriarch. Their bond is built on mutual respect and trust, which was evident when Christine stood by Janelle's side as she grieved the loss of her son. As Janelle broke down, Christine's compassion toward her was a powerful reminder of how far the reality star had come in her own journey of emotional growth. The family gathered together in Wyoming ahead of Garrison's funeral. Christine and Janelle's families went fishing to spend some quality time together. Christine's husband, David Woolley, was also present to support his wife through this emotional time. While the rest of their kids are distracted, Janelle and Christine strike up a conversation about Garrison. That's when Janelle completely broke down. "I've only seen Janelle cry a few times, and I've known her for 30 years, Christine told the cameras in a confessional. Janelle opened up about how the sadness hits her in waves and said that she never knows when it's coming. As Janelle was overcome with emotion during episode 25, Christine silently stood by her and let her process her emotions. She didn't rush in to comfort her friend with empty words or offer her a hug, but instead, she chose to let her cry it all out.